Hey man, you know the news. Sauce Walker issued a statement basically saying he didn't catch the body. You know what I'm talking about? And I mean, when I first seen it, I was like, okay, yeah. But see, I listen to Sauce. I listen to Sauce. You know what I'm talking about? I listened to him up to about what was that? I listened to Sauce up until I want to say maybe Ghetto Gospel. Or that one he had Ghetto Gospel on. God, I forgotten. But after that, I ain't listening to that nigga no more. But that shit prior to that, you know what I'm talking about? Listen, you would have known that man, if you was a listener to him, whatever, you would have known he was a convicted felon. And he talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, with this video, I ain't saying them niggas fake. I ain't saying none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I firmly believe if it really would have went down in his hometown and he had a stick on him, it would have happened like that. You know what I'm talking about? It would have went down. But man, real niggas know not to really be traveling with no biscuit on them state to state. Like you don't wanna. That's an easy way to go out. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, he went out like that. You know what I'm saying? A couple other artists went out like that. You don't be traveling with that stick state to state like that, but you travel with a motherfucker who can have that stick state to state like that, you know? But what he did, from what I seen, was when I first seen it, I ain't gonna front. I thought he caught it. You know what I'm saying? I thought he caught it, and I don't care if he caught it or not. I'm not one of these dudes. Ooh, man, one of these rappers done killed the nigga. Ooh, wow, one of these rappers done put a nigga in dirt. Ooh, wow, these niggas gangster. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a shit. But when I seen it, I seen the post, and I was like, damn, what Sauce shit? Sauce called him one. Goddamn, the nigga should have been listening to his music. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I said. I basically said, that's what I said. Like, yo, them niggas should have been listening to his music. They would have known he ain't the one to try like that, nor the whole TSF. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I thought. So when I seen his statement today, I was just like, goddamn. But when I seen it yesterday, I was like, okay, where this happened at? Oh, it wasn't in Texas. It was in goddamn California. I was like, damn, this nigga convicted felon traveling with the biscuit. Then he hop online. That's either a stupid nigga or he fucking lying. One of the two, you know what I'm saying? And then he never necessarily said it. What he did was he kind of implied. He kind of implied, and I peeped that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Cause anybody who follows Sauce on social media, that nigga hop on social media like a motherfucker. Everything going on, but that's the part of his brand. So I guess that's what you gotta do if you one of these rap niggas. You know what I'm talking about? But everything he do, matter of fact, the nigga got me blocked. That's a whole other story though, but the nigga got me blocked. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I seen it through like academics page, and when it went viral, I seen that shit. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, this is an unbiased video about the man. Good, like I said, the nigga got me blocked, and it's for some business reasons. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't even gonna put it on the net because I don't even give a fuck about that shit no more. Like, you know what I mean? But anyway, anybody in these streets, anybody in the trenches, anybody who's been in the streets, anybody who's been in the trenches would know that niggas moving state to state with a burner, if they fuck around and catch a body, whether it's a body that's justified in catching, etc., etc., if you're a convicted felon, you ain't about to be hopping on that talking about, yeah, I took me one out, I had to take me one out, or even insinuating that that's what the fuck happened. You know what I'm talking about? Because for the simple fact, you catch the body, even if you shot the person and you were justified for shooting them, you're still a convicted felon in possession of a firearm. You feel me? You're still a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, and the feds coming to pick that shit up. Cause your name is just that big. The feds are coming to pick that up. You know what I'm talking about? And boom, you gone. So any sensible motherfucker would not even get on the net and say that shit. They would just try and, okay, yeah, this happened, whoop, 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 whoop. And when they can get the fuck out of town, when they can get the fuck out of that town, they gone. And they ain't really trying to draw too much attention to the situation. Any sensible motherfucker like, ugh, let me get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me go. You know what I'm talking about? Any sensible motherfucker. Like, damn. And even then, motherfucker might catch one convicted felon. Motherfucker might, fuck that. I ain't sticking around. I'm a convicted felon. I hit him. It was justified, but fuck that. Nigga out of there, man. Nigga out of there, man. All you little goddamn wannabe street niggas on this internet talking about this shit, man. Y'all niggas is goofy, man. And I ain't even in that space. Like, that shit so low vibrational. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even really talk about topics like this, but it's just common sense. Plus, I need the hours. I need the hours so I can monetize. So that's why I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for that shit, I wouldn't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, man, any nigga in the trenches with a felony know that if he catch one, he ain't sticking around even if that body justified. Even if it's justified, he ain't sticking around. He goddamn, and if he do, he might. If he ain't gonna stick around, he might get rid of the thing and spin back to the scene or something. And even if he ain't gonna do that, cause them motherfuckers could check for the powder and all that shit. You know what I'm talking about? So he ain't gonna do that. Motherfucker just gonna have to figure that shit out. Well, we see what the police gonna say. Well, we see somebody broken in the house. And this motherfucker's dead. This motherfucker is not the goddamn, he does not stay here. Nobody who lives in this residence know who the fuck this is. So obviously he kicked this door in and got his brains, his fucking noodles blown the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So we see it was a robbery attempt, and it was a robbery attempt, sorry ass attempt on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna have to figure that shit out. They gonna have to figure that shit out. Cause ain't no real nigga with no felonies gonna really just stick around like, okay, I know I ain't supposed to have this gadget, but this dude kicked in my door, I killed him, or this dude tried to rob me in the streets and I killed him. I know I'm going to jail. I know the feds gonna pick it up. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking common sense. But a lot of you guys, not all of you, but a lot of you guys see these rappers up here and you get to massaging them balls. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You get the massaging them balls. You know what I'm talking about? Soon as a rapper do some gangster shit or semi-gangster shit or wannabe gangster shit, ooh, ooh, y'all massaging them balls. Ball massaging ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas don't need no jobs. Y'all niggas need to be professional masseuses. Because that's all y'all do. Y'all see these rappers doing these little things and get the massaging balls. Happy ending ass niggas. Happy ending face ass niggas, man. Y'all need to chill with that shit, man. Y'all are real live groupies, man. I see why the bitch is acting like the nigga now. I see why the bitch is acting like the nigga now. Because y'all some groupies, though. Y'all some real live groupie ass niggas, man. It's sad. It's sad. Not everybody watching this video, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm talking about. Like, man, why be greater? Why be this? Why be that? Like, man, I ain't coming off as a hater. I'm just coming off as a motherfucker that's peeping shit. Like, y'all niggas some groupies. A lot of y'all niggas is groupies and goofies, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not mad at Sauce for even doing what he did, being that he didn't catch the body, even though he insinuated catching the body. It's like, okay, me as a rapper, I catch a body, even for that little 24 hours that goddamn is circulated. I'm willing to bet his Spotify numbers went through the roof. I'm willing to bet his title numbers went through the roof. I'm willing to bet goddamn his Apple Music went through the roof. You know what I'm talking about? Considering he's an independent artist and got his own record label, this shit went through the roof. So I ain't really even mad at the man. Like, from what I heard, he be on OnlyFans doing all type shit. So what you expect? What you expect from a man on OnlyFans goddamn digging out his baby mama? What you expect him to do if a situation occur? He's an opportunist. He's an opportunist, so he jumped on the opportunity because he knew, he's a smart nigga, he knew that a lot of you little goofy dudes that sitting there ball massaging are gonna jump right on his nuts. When goddamn he caught him by, ooh. And it ain't even the black guys like, hey man, it's these other people. Anyway, I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there, but you know what I'm saying. Like, He knew that shit, so it was kind of a wise business move. But I personally, I'ma keep it a band. I personally don't think a stand-up thorough nigga would have took that route. I gotta keep it a band. A stand-up thorough nigga wouldn't have even took that route. He would have been blessed and made it out of the situation and got the fuck on through. However, Sauce, he capitalized on the situation, but it was so risky with how it was done. Like, why would you even put that risk up there acting like you did that, knowing what type of career you in, and if it's exposed that you didn't do that, then because he know his fan base. He know he has a loyal fan base. He has one of them Jay-Z fan base. He has one of them Nas fan bases. He has one of them Nicki Minaj ass fan bases. You see what I'm saying? Like, they can do no wrong, and that's a blessing. His fan base see him and he can do no wrong. That's a blessing. All he gotta do is sell in Houston. That's 1 million records right there. That's 500,000 records right there. That's 100,000 records, and they independent. So all he gotta do is sell right there. He don't gotta worry about the East Coast. He ain't gotta worry about West Coast sales. He ain't gotta worry about Canadian sales. He ain't gotta worry about Mexican sales. He ain't gotta worry about Australian and African sales. He ain't gotta worry about none of that. He just got to worry about Houston. You know what I'm talking about? So for him to do that, you know what I'm saying, it upped his money. And he's seeing more off a stream than a lot of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not mad at him I'm not mad at him for being a businessman in that sense. You know what I'm saying? But as far as some street shit, I mean, I don't give a fuck about what's street and what's not on that aspect. Like, if he killed him or if he not, I don't give a fuck. That shit ain't making me no money. And it ain't making you no money neither. You know what I'm saying? But it is making me some view time on this goddamn app.